Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and people often ask me, what are the habits of successful people? They want to know what successful people do every single day that helps them rise into the top level of income earners and achievers in society. The answer is that successful people are not successful by accident. They develop certain habits, repeat them consistently, and allow those habits to guide their daily lives. Aristotle once said that most of what we do is the result of habit. This means that a large part of our lives is shaped by the actions we repeat again and again. Because of this, one of the most important rules for success is to form good habits and allow them to become your masters, instead of allowing bad habits to control your life. Good habits may be difficult to develop at first, but once they are formed, they make life easier and better. Bad habits, on the other hand, are easy to develop, but they make life harder and more painful over time. One of the most important discoveries in psychology is that all habits are learned. This also means that habits can be changed. However, you do not simply remove a bad habit and leave an empty space. Instead, you replace a bad habit with a better habit that is stronger, more useful, and more powerful. The way to build any habit is through repetition. The more often you repeat a certain action, the more natural it becomes. Almost everything you do from the moment you wake up in the morning is connected to habit. So it is very important to think carefully about the habits you want to build. Start by asking yourself what the best habits would be for your life. Think about the habits that would help you become more successful, more productive, healthier, happier, and more respected. I have written a book called $1 Million Habits, which covers many important areas of life. In that book, I explain many different habits that successful people practice. Let me share some of the most important ones with you. The first habit is the habit of daily goal setting and goal orientation. This means that you should think about your goals every day. Before you go to sleep at night, think about your goals for the next day. Make a list of the things you want to accomplish. These can be small goals or big goals, but they should be clear. Keep a journal and write your goals down regularly. When you are driving during the day, think about your goals. When you are working, think about your goals. When you are speaking with other people, keep your goals in mind. The reason this is so important is that you become what you think about most of the time. You usually move toward the things that fill your mind. Successful people and wealthy people think about their goals most of the time. They do not allow their minds to wander endlessly toward fear, doubt, gossip, or useless distractions. Instead, they train their minds to focus on what they want, where they are going, and what actions they must take to get there. The second important habit is being results-oriented. Results-oriented people always ask themselves, what is the most important thing I can do right now to achieve my most important result? Successful people do not simply stay busy. They focus on the activities that actually produce results. They make a list of everything they have to do, and before they begin working, they organize that list by priority. A powerful way to become results-oriented is to ask yourself this question. If I could only do one thing on this list before I was called out of town for a month, which one activity would I want to complete? Once you identify that one important task, put a circle around it and start working on it immediately. Begin with that task first thing, and then discipline yourself to work on it without stopping until it is finished. This simple method has changed the lives of people all over the world. It has helped people move from poverty to success because it teaches them to focus on what matters most. When you choose your most important task and complete it before moving on to less important things, you become more productive, more disciplined, and more successful. The key is to start immediately and stay with the task until it is complete. Another powerful habit is becoming people-oriented. You must understand that almost everything you achieve in life will happen with the help, support, cooperation, or encouragement of other people. No one becomes truly successful alone. Because of this, successful people always think about other people. They ask themselves, What do other people want from me? What do they need? How can I help them? How can I create value for them? If you are in sales, this habit is especially important. Top salespeople think about their customers all the time. They think about who their customers are, what their customers want, what problems they are facing, and how they can help them in the best possible way. They also ask themselves how they can serve their customers even better today than they did yesterday. This habit is not only important in business, it is also important in personal relationships. Successful people focus on the most important people in their lives. They pay attention to their family, friends, partners, customers, colleagues, and anyone else who plays an important role in their world. They understand that strong relationships are one of the foundations of a successful and meaningful life. Another important habit is becoming health-oriented. Successful people think about their health regularly because they understand that success requires energy. To do well in a competitive world, you need a strong body, a clear mind, and a high level of energy. Without good health, it becomes difficult to work hard, think clearly, stay focused, and enjoy your achievements. Being health-oriented means thinking about eating less food and better food. It means choosing foods that give you energy instead of foods that make you tired. It means exercising regularly, getting enough rest, and taking care of your body every day. If you want to be successful, you need energy. And if you want energy, you must take care of your health. Good food, regular exercise, and proper rest are not luxuries. They are necessary habits for long-term success. Another very important habit is the habit of character and honesty. Successful people build their lives on truth. They make it a habit to tell the truth, no matter what the cost may be. Honesty creates trust, and trust is one of the most valuable things a person can have. When people know that you are honest, they are more willing to work with you, support you, and believe in you. Your character is one of the most important parts of your success. Money, position, and opportunities can come and go, but your character stays with you. If you become known as a person of honesty and integrity, doors will open for you. People will respect you. They will trust your word. They will want to build relationships with you. That is why honesty is not just a moral habit, it is also a success habit. The final habit, and perhaps the most important habit of all, is self-discipline. I have spoken and written about self-discipline for many years because it is the foundation habit that makes all other habits possible. Without self-discipline, it is very difficult to set goals, focus on results, build relationships, stay healthy, or live with honesty and character. Self-discipline is the ability to make yourself do what you should do, when you should do it, whether you feel like doing it or not. This is the true test of success. Anyone can do the right thing when they feel motivated. Anyone can work hard when they are excited. Anyone can take action when it is easy. But successful people do what needs to be done even when they do not feel like doing it. When you take action even without motivation, you strengthen your self-discipline. The more you practice self-discipline, the stronger it becomes. Eventually, discipline becomes part of your character. It becomes automatic. It becomes the force that helps you keep moving forward even when things are difficult. So, the question you should ask yourself is this: what is the one habit you should start developing right now that would help you more than any other habit to achieve your most important goals? Think carefully about this question. Maybe you need to start setting goals every day. Maybe you need to become more focused on results. Maybe you need to improve your relationships, take better care of your health, become more honest with yourself and others, or build stronger self-discipline. Whatever that habit is, start practicing it today. Practice it every day until it becomes natural, automatic, and easy. Remember, good habits are difficult to form, but easy to live with, while bad habits are easy to form, but hard to live with. Choose the habit that will help you become the person you want to be, and repeat it until it becomes a permanent part of your life.